Alrighty guys, this is Mr. Zombies Fanatic and welcome back to another video. Now today, I decided to start a new series, well possibly if you guys want to see it. Basically, in case you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. I love talking about it, and since I don't really got anybody to talk to about it, I thought maybe every Monday after a new episode of The Walking Dead comes on, I will make a video talking about what I thought about the episode and what I think could happen next episode and see if I'm right, and you guys can discuss it in the comment section and I can reply or whatever. But anyway, this episode was amazing. This was episode 5, Internment. Last episode ended off where Carol was just kicked out of the group and had to go off on her own. This episode picked up right where that left off, with Rick going back to the prison and making it to the prison and then having to tell Maggie what he did. Said that Carol was a danger to the group and she had to leave. And then Maggie went along with it and said that she would have done it too. Now, personally, I would have kicked her out, but I may make a separate video about that. And during this series, I'm just going to talk about different stuff and possibly make a standalone video talking about different stuff that could happen. But anyway, then we had that, and then we saw Herschel at feeding that crap, I forgot what it's called. But feeding the sick people all that drink or whatever it is. And then we, of course, saw Dr. Ez. He was getting worse. It did look like he was going to survive this episode, which he didn't. He actually did turn into a zombie this episode, just like I figured. But then, I don't know what happened, but pretty much everything just got messed up. Basically, one person died, and then just all of a sudden started eating everybody who was already sick, and everybody who was sick turned into a zombie. Pretty much everybody in A block just got up and was a zombie. Everybody except for Sasha and Glenn. They somehow survived. Oh, and Lizzie and that other boy who I don't even know if they said his name. But yeah, those people survived, and of course Herschel. But yeah, they just got up and started walking. I thought for sure Herschel or Glenn or somebody was going to get bit. I figured somebody would get bit, but Herschel looked like he was fixing to die, but he somehow survived. And then, of course, Glenn started getting sicker. And Lizzie ended up being the hero. I wasn't so sure about Lizzie this season so far, but she actually saved Glenn by luring that walker out of where Glenn was basically unconscious. Lizzie actually lured that walker out just enough for Herschel to see and save Lizzie and then go rescue Glenn. So, a lot of people on Twitter and stuff was talking about how Lizzie was stupid and all that. But if she had been there that moment, Glenn would have died. There was no way Glenn would have survived. Because he was just laying on the floor, knocked out, couldn't move. And then, that guy who I don't even know if they ever said his name, that they was trying to keep alive this entire episode for whatever reason. But he would have got up and just basically made zombie chow out of Glenn if Lizzie hadn't been there. So Lizzie saved the day right there. And then of course we had Rick and Coral basically get their assault rifles out, which I freaking loved, and started just killing all the zombies that was attacking the gate. Just started knocking them out one by one, and that I really, really loved. That was probably my favorite moment of the entire episode, because we had Cole and Rick using the assault rifles and killing all the walkers outside of the prison. And then we had Herschel, Maggie, and that was pretty much it inside A block, killing all the zombies right there. So I freaking love that, and the music they had playing during that was amazing too. One thing you guys give it to The Walking Dead, they know how to make good music at intense moments. I freaking love the music that they have. So yeah, that was awesome. And then finally, after about 3 episodes, 2 or 3 episodes, Bob, Michonne, Daryl, and Tyrese, they finally came back. So they was able to get the medicine. So Herschel was able to give Glenn and Sasha that medicine because pretty much they're the only 2 people alive in A block now who are sick. And then the final moment of the episode was when basically Herschel told Daryl to go check on Rick about Carol because basically Rick never told Daryl that he kicked Carol out, so Daryl was going to go talk to Rick and ask him what was that about and where's Carol. And then it started zooming out to the prison and we finally saw the governor. The governor finally returned this episode. Now, that was probably the most intense cliffhanger ever. Because as soon as we saw the governor, boom, the episode was done and we have to wait till next Sunday. So that and the assault rifle part was probably my favorite part of this entire episode. This has definitely been the most intense and my favorite episode yet. This had as much action as the season finale of last season had. It had enough action, and this actually felt like a season finale. But luckily it was not a season finale. But yeah, I was really disappointed with last week's episode, but this week I really, really loved. Now, what is going to happen next week? Well, I have a feeling that next week will be one of the governor's standalone episodes because they said that as soon as the governor returns, he's going to get 2 episodes called the standalone governor episodes where they'll talk about where he's been after season 3 and during the first part of season 4. So next week and possibly the week after that will be the 2 governor's standalone episodes, and then episode 8 will be the governor's return, where the governors fully return and basically confront Rick and attack the prison one more time. Now, will the governor be as evil as he was? Of course he wants to kill Michonne and kill Rick and all them. So I'm really excited to see how this goes down. I really am. I love the governor, like his character, because he's probably one of my favorite villains ever that they've ever had. So I really love him as a character, but I hope that they finally kill him this season. Now, who do I want to kill the governor? I would have to go with Michonne. I mean, Michonne, she did kill his Walker daughter, who was already Walker in season 3, and he also killed Andrea, which was practically her best friend. So I really want Michonne to kill the governor, and she's probably going to do it. But anyway, next time or next video I make, I may talk about the governor and what I really think about him and what he's going to do this season. But anyway, guys, if you want me to keep on making videos and giving me topics to talk about, just let me know down below. And tell me what kind of topics you want me to discuss, and I'll make a video discussing that topic. And if you guys really like this, I'll keep on doing it every Monday after the new episode comes on. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.